start shaking, your heart gets to pumping, your knees get to knocking, and your mind starts racing. It's a feeling like you never felt before. Have you coming back for more? Buck fever, gonna get you, boy. Buck fever, have you praying to the Lord. That rat, that grunt, that stare, that stomp will make you a believer. And buck fever, ha! There ain't no pill, ain't no cure,
hunting. I'm not hunting. James is the one hunting. I'm just filming. The camera's so shaky because this morning when we was packing everything up, James asked me if I had a base out here, and I did. But I needed the piece for the 4th Arrow camera arm. And James thought that's what I was talking about. He didn't back it up, so that's why the camera's a little shaky, because I'm filming by hand. And this buck just came in right here. 2 of them. I'm not sure how many. I think this one is an 8-point. But there was an absolute stud of a 10-point walked in right behind us after he shot this deer right here. I mean, it don't get any better than this. These deer are in full rut right now. That 10-point right there, I tried to just grunt him over. James was back here, man, let me shoot him, man, let me shoot. I said, no, he shoot another one. It's a joke, he wasn't gonna shoot it. But man, I'm telling you, it's, what is today then? Today's November the 12th, Veterans Day. I tell you what, I like to say, first of all, thank you to all of our veterans out there, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to sit here enjoying what we love the most in the great outdoors. You know, what God hath given us and what you all have protected. We want to say from the bottom of our hearts at Itchy Bottom Outdoors, thank you, man. Thank you very much. But as you can see down there, James's deer's down. I mean, he smoked his hind end right here with that raven. He didn't make it 25 yards. Ran down there, stopped, lights out, baby. I mean, we are having a ball right now here at Itchy Bottom Outdoors. Heck of a year. What do you think, bud?
A lot of fun. Kind of wish I would have waited, but that buck we got down looks a lot more mature buck. That other, he may have a bigger rack, but you can just tell by the body of him, he's just a young deer. So, I mean, I ain't gonna pout, it was a good hunt. I mean, it happened quick. I mean, it ain't been daylight 15 minutes probably, and Matt was popping that grunt, and they just coming in from everywhere, wanting to fight, I guess. But you gotta love it.
Oh yeah. I got him. He was right over there. I didn't see him. I could hear him over there doing something. And James said, I see him over here, man. He said he's making a scrape right over there.
Yeah, you had him on film.
Yeah.
Making a scrape. I don't think you could see him, but I mean, I could see him plain as day. He's over there. That's why I seen his rack. I could tell he was a decent buck. A big body deer.
Yeah, once James told me that, I just kind of eased around this tree in front of me, and sure enough, right there he was. And then once he got done making that scrape, I popped a grunt tube a few times at him. Here he come. I mean, come right around here, not 10 yards from the base of our tree, right here. And James was like, man, should I shoot him or shouldn't I right there? And I was like, shoot him if you want to, I mean, flat smoked his hind end right here. But this what deer hunting is all about. I mean, that is 5 nice bucks for the Itchy Bottom Outdoor crew this year. I know the last one James killed wasn't all that big, but man, this is a lot bigger body deer, and mature. Best we can tell, I mean, he's a nice mature deer. Got a nice rack on him down here. Once you see the video, I mean, you're gonna see this big one behind us, but that's just how good. This deer was behind us, one was in front of us, and I'm telling you, it's just awesome morning so far. I mean, we're having a ball here at Itchy Bottom Outdoors, man. Gotta love it.
It's a good thing you didn't have old Lucille out here.
Yeah, he'd have probably made a mess of Lucille down here.
I'd say if Lucille's down here, we would have got a fight on film.
Highly possible. I'm surprised we didn't anyhow. The 10-point didn't seem to want to mess with him. He stayed up around from him. The 10-point, man, he stayed back here behind us, he wouldn't come down here where this buck right here come.
That's another thing too. If I would have, Matt said there's another, looked like a bigger buck behind us, but I mean, if I would have let that buck walk and that buck not wanting to come in, sort of like it was after Matt was grunting, he sort of walked off. I mean, that could have blew every chance I had of getting a good deer today.
Highly possible. If there's there. Last year was James filming me. You can see right here where he kicked up. He come right around that trail right there. Okay, let me show you this. Right there's the tree stand.
Look at all that.
Yep. He come right there. And he, yeah.
Look, spraying right up here.
No trouble. I mean, even though we're following the blood, that's just the hunters. I mean, he's laying there over here. We watched his hind end die.
I want to talk about some math. Oh my goodness. Look at the body on that deer. Yeah,
Dude,
that is a big buck.
big body dude. Pull his head back here, James. I mean, you look at the size
Look at that neck.
of this buck right here.
Look at that buck. Here's a little 8-point. Well, ain't no little. But I tell you guys, that's just an absolute mature buck right there. I would see why that young 10-point wasn't wanting to come in now.
No. I mean, he didn't have, this one right here don't have the rack head on it, but I mean, he is a brute.
Look at that. No.
I mean, just, right that's the exit wound right there. This was where he died at. He comes right here, and boom, lights out. And man, I'm telling you, like I said, the good Lord has blessed us this year. It's just, I mean, this is awesome.
Man, that's a big body deer. That's a big mature deer.
Oh, dude.
Big things happening.
Absolutely having a ball here.
I tell you what. You can see his tarsals right there. I mean, they're just absolutely in full rut right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it won't get much better than that. I mean, I'd rather take this big mature buck any day than one of them younger ones that has, may have a bigger rack, but
I swear, I think this is that big 8 that we was getting pictures of over in the holler, and we just got him right here. This, if I'm not mistaken, I'll check the trail camera pictures whenever I get back to the house, but I am more certain that this is that buck.
you call old Roger.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna believe the body on this deer. You ready for this?
Check out, James. Hey, Dad, I ain't 100% certain, but I'm more certain that's that big 8-point from the hollow.
Look at that body on that thing. Hey.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 8-point.
I'll tell you what, if that ain't
It's-
a 200-pound
here.
better deer.
He's old. Look at his face, Dad.
Look at his neck.
Look at his body. Boy, we're really going to hear it from you now, ain't we? Well, I mean, this one's over here on this other property across the road. So. Woo!
Look at them tarsals.
Man, I'm telling you what. We once we got down here, we've looked at him. Called Dad there and talked to him a little bit. He wanted to see it. This is, like I said, I need to check the trail cam photos to be 100% sure. But I'm more than certain this is that big-bodied 8-point. This is another old deer right here. First one thing we've killed this year. So far, Dad killed one. It was real old. And this one right here is another monster body deer. The 10-point to come in, he had the bigger rack. I mean, that's a fact. This one was the more mature big buck. The 10-point wouldn't come down there. I was actually going to hold James off of killing this one, but that 10-point wouldn't come down there. He wouldn't come down there around this one. That makes me believe that this one right here's already whooped him. Hard to believe, but
Yeah.
it ain't always about the rack size. It's about who's got more intensity, about who got more stamina. And apparently, old man right here ain't done yet. So, but like I said, you can, man, that rage, that two-bladed rage right there, flat opened him up. We've been using the rage chisel points all year long, but we've already shot them out killing deer.
Yeah.
So we had to switch over. I mean, between me, James, and my nephew Ben hunt with this thing, I run out broadhead, so we switched over to some two blades that I had, and James just, flat smoked him with. We didn't take him practice with him, but I ain't shot a rage yet that didn't shoot good. And like I said, the tree stand's just right there. Tree stand ain't. I'm sitting right here, or kneeling right here looking at it. It ain't 30 yards from us. And like I said, James just smoked him like a pack of coals, man.
Yeah.
We give all thanks to God on this. He has blessed us
Oh yeah.
beyond belief this year. It's
Amazing morning, and amazing season.
yeah. I always take my hat off and I thank the good Lord for all that He's done for us. And the season ain't over yet.
Nope.
We still got rifle season to go here in West Virginia, and it's just been awesome, So hey, y'all stick with us. It's a great season here in 2018.
It's a